right now a huge rally just outside the campus of Columbia University as students, faculty, staff, and the survivors of the sexual abuse of former Columbia OBGYN Robert Hadden call on the university to investigate the cover-up of Hadden's sex crimes. Hadden is now considered one of the most prolific sex offenders in the country. He hit several thousand patients, none of whom were ever notified by Columbia of Hadden's crimes. 500 have come forward as victims so far, but it is unknown just how many more are out there. Today, people at the rally say Columbia is trying to run out the clock with just 1 month left for victims to come forward and seek justice. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon is live in Morningside Heights with the very latest. Sonia.
Yeah, Liz, we just witnessed a very dramatic appeal from survivors of former Columbia OBGYN Robert Hadden's sexual abuse and some of their state elected representatives. They marched to the office of Columbia University's president a short time ago and hand-delivered a letter. That letter demanding an internal investigation and accountability for those who they say enabled Hadden and covered up his abuse. If you have followed this case, you know this is something they've been demanding for years, but now there's more urgency because the clock will run out next month on the time constraints of the New York Adult Survivors Act. Robert Hadden was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison for his crimes this summer, but the survivors of his abuse and their state elected representatives say more individuals must be held accountable now that it's become very clear that Columbia and New York Presbyterian Health Network allowed the former doctor to keep seeing patients even after one of them called 911 and had him arrested when she was sexually assaulted in his exam room. That former patient was here today saying the university has a last chance now to do the right thing.
They lied to me by telling me they had no prior knowledge of his behavior. We know that now that that's not true. They concealed his behavior for decades prior to the 911 call. And that makes them complicit.
To date, not a single employee at Columbia has faced consequences for covering up Hadden's crimes. As a Columbia graduate, I feel profoundly disappointed by the failures of our university.
Yeah, under New York's Adult Survivors Act, any patients who have not yet come forward or any who would like to hold accountable any other individuals in this case need to do that by November 23rd. The survivors and elected officials here say for there to be justice in this case, the university still needs to notify all of the patients and name those other individuals who may have been involved, and that it's running out the clock by not doing that. We reached out to Columbia University, which said it has no comment on this matter.